back with the originals. And we back after short intermission.
Speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. Speak up on it. Speak up on it. Speak up on it. Speak up on it.
Hey Matt, what's up,
What's up?
dog?
What's up, my brother?
Oh man, we back at it, man. We had a little technical difficulties yesterday. Man, we couldn't bring it to y'all yesterday, but we back.
Yeah,
We
I had a full blackout over here for 12 hours.
I don't know if we call that Mother Nature or shit. What would you call that problem? Nigga ran into one of the nigga ran into one of the transformers or something and just
Something
shut out the whole neighborhood.
shut the neighborhood down till well into till it was damn near 8 o'clock.
Hey man, it
Damn
happens
near
like
8 o'clock. It was over here. I know they was like, we better hurry up before people start looting and shit. You know how they get.
hey man, you know how it goes. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Know how they get.
Hell yeah, when you know you motherfucker your alarms ain't working. You
Man,
know what I mean? And
I
shit.
need to get me a generator over here. That's what I need to do.
Hey man, look here. You ain't never lied shit. I got a generator. That's why that was one of my pet peeves when I tell you, let a nigga borrow shit and he don't never bring it back. You know what I'm saying?
They got your generator
You got,
and
yeah,
your shit went out and you
yeah,
didn't know to do
yeah,
nothing.
exactly. Like how you gonna, you know what I
Uh,
mean? And this is shit back in 2018. This nigga still ain't brought it back.
oh, it's his by eminent domain.
Shit, right, right. What they said, possession is 9/10 of the law. I guess that's how you feel about it.
For real.
Motherfucker.
Damn. He forgot it was yours.
Shit, I think he even forgot he had it or something. Shit,
Yeah. Damn.
but you know how it go. That's how it is.
That's crazy as
You know what
hell.
I'm saying? That's how it is. Motherfucker, borrow shit and don't bring it back. If y'all got friends like that, they ain't shit.
Dang
Motherfucker,
shit.
motherfucker say, man, hey man, I'm just gonna borrow. I guess I can't be too mad at him because he said, hey, I'm gonna borrow for the weekend, and bring it back on Monday. He didn't say what Monday, so I still can't
Hey,
fault him his ass on that.
he certainly didn't mean 8 years Monday. That's
Yeah, shit. He didn't say what Monday. He just said on a Monday.
right.
You know,
Shit.
so if he happened to bring it on a Monday, I guess he lived into what the fuck he was talking about.
He fulfilled his part of the deal.
Absolutely.
God, dog.
Yeah. So what's cracker like new in the what the fuck is all that? What's new in the city of sports, man? We got they was talking about Milwaukee got Giannis up for a trade, but I don't think nobody can actually really afford him.
No,
Yeah.
nowhere where he actually really want to go. You know what I mean?
He gonna
Because
have to have some say so, right?
at this point, he's chasing rings. So, um, you know, teams like the Lakers, San Antonio. I mean, it's some teams out there who could probably will and deal and do stuff, but I mean, uh, I don't think it's nowhere he want to go. I don't, and he ain't really talking. You know, I'm
Yeah.
sure he want to stay in the East. I would think, but who knows? Who knows what's going on in his head? But Giannis ain't no spring chicken either. You know,
Yeah.
because he didn't get really good till his late 20s. So in his 30s now, and hey, yeah, he's still dominant. But I think the thing about getting a Giannis is um, he's a one, right? I mean,
Hmm.
he needs to be the first option. So any team that gets him that's already got a first option, then you got to do some shuffling and moving because to me he's a ball hog.
You really think so?
He get the I've seen a whole bunch of times he get that ball and he come up the floor and don't nobody else get to touch it.
Well, so they was talking like I'm like at first they was talking about the Knicks, and Knicks would have to give up Cat probably and some other people, and I would if I was the Knicks, I wouldn't fuck with that roster. They would just win the cup. You know what I'm saying? I think that roster is good enough
Yeah,
to take you deep, if not have a shot at winning it, right?
yeah, absolutely. If
Uh,
what Brunson got hurt in that series or something last year,
yeah,
yeah, I mean, you don't know what, if you don't get hurt, you don't know what happens.
if
Um,
not for that, right?
yeah, yeah, not for that. Like I said, and most of these teams have a number one option already, you know,
Hmm.
and is that number one option willing to, let him come in and be the number one option, which that's a little bit of teamwork, but is Giannis willing to give up some, you know,
Yeah.
instead of coming in and being like, you know, okay, I'm gonna take us to the championship now, you know,
You
instead
know,
of being an intricate piece of it. So I don't know.
that's like having, multiple women. If you the number one option, motherfucker, since it's still, you know what I mean?
Sit still, sit still.
Get your ass still. They always want to mess it up. Or let
Right?
somebody else mess up when you the number one option. Hey, look here. You know what I
Look,
mean? And
yeah,
then and then and then look at your ass now. Now you ain't got nobody. You
now
know
you
what I
ain't
mean?
got
Now
nothing.
you're stuck like a truck. You know what I mean?
You ain't got nothing.
And especially if he was a good dude and he was providing for you and he was doing everything for you. You
Ah,
know? And you just
that's a
let somebody just come and destroy your whole world. Now your
that's a
ass scrambling,
that's
trying
a
to
whole
find
nother
trying to
way.
find the next one to come help your ass. Son.
And all
You know what
that
they
is,
say though? I don't need no man. That's what they say, D
yeah,
Mac. Huh?
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
need no
That's what
man.
they say. Now you don't need one, but it's damn sure a plus when you got one, ain't
Damn show plus when you got one, boy.
it?
You know what I'm saying?
Damn sure a plus when you got one. You ain't barking and bitching when you got one.
Hey,
They
at
are
some point in your life, you gonna trust me. You are gonna need one
right, right,
or
exactly.
something to that effect, and it go both ways. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it go
Absolutely.
both ways. At some point in life, you gonna need a woman or you gonna need a man. Just whatever your preference is. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That you just plan to run through this life all by your goddamn self. And if that's your goal, that's your goal. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
They got what they call convents and priesthood for shit like that. You
Dairies
know what I'm
and
saying?
everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna become the celibate monster on this
Yeah.
motherfucker. You know what I mean? And if that's your thing. That's your thing. At some point, you're gonna get that urge though. Something gonna twitch in you. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
sir.
Itching. What they is itching for a scratch.
For a
At some
scratch.
point, your ass gonna be itching for a scratch. You know what I mean? Like, is that you? I don't know. Is that you?
Right.
I'm talking to somebody out there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
You know how that go. You hitting
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah. I'm talking to somebody out there. You know what they say. They need a woman's perspective over there. Well, which goddamn will come on the show. We ain't got one right
Get on here and we'll talk with you and not about you.
now.
Talk
Oh man, shit.
with you and not about you.
This is that time in sports, almost DMAC, where I mean we do have basketball. So
Yeah. We're in that lull period though.
yeah, yeah. We got the Super Bowl coming up. But after that, after that Super Bowl plays, that last play on that last down on that Super Bowl, that's
Yeah,
when they kind of get in that little
if you're a purist football fan and you don't really get down with
hmm.
with the other sports, it's trouble time. It's trouble time.
Well, they do have that UFL that's starting in March. I think it starts in March.
Yeah, man. Have you watched that
I
shit
have
though?
not seen a down.
It that's the point exactly. It's
Are
it's not.
the rules the same? Because see that what fucks with me with other leagues stuff like that is when they try to implement new rules and shit that I can't. You know, I don't want to. I can't. That don't make no sense to me.
No, the NFL actually took the kickoff rule from them.
Okay.
They
Okay.
they
I wish
they
they give it back.
they guinea pigged it there, and then
I
then they
hate that. Oh, I hate that shit.
they put it
It
in.
looks so gimmicky, dog. It just don't look like. It looked like that shit. Remember when we was kids and we had that electric game, the electric football game, and you turn the
Yeah,
switch on, turn the switch off, turn the switch on, turn the switch off. That's how they look.
that
That's how
that
they
is
look when they line up on the field like that.
that is how they look.
That
So
shit is.
yeah, but most of the rules and stuff are the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it
So,
was. Yeah.
but it's the we talked about it last week. The different when we talked about the difference between your number one and your number two
Mm-hmm.
on the protein. So imagine now you watching TV and you watching the threes and the fours.
Yeah,
That's what you watching.
yeah.
You watching there because on an annual basis, maybe 5 kids from the entire league get a shot in the NFL.
But you know, here's my thing too with that. I think a lot of it is just a lot of people don't know what the fuck they're doing, and you got a lot of bad talent evaluation shit going on out there because
True that.
it should be more. Um, it should be more than that, way more than that.
It should be.
Because I see some of these motherfuckers that's in the NFL that shouldn't be in the NFL. I can look at Cleveland whole offensive line last year, the latter halves of the season, and can tell you that team probably wouldn't ain't good enough for the UFL
Right?
or any other FL. You know what I mean?
Or any other.
So and how they in the NFL is beyond me because they were terrible, terrible dog. Not just there, it's across the board. I can look at Dallas secondary. That team didn't belong in the NFL. None of them.
Right,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So
Here you
that-
here you go. Here you go. I stand very corrected. So
hmm,
I just looked it up real quick. It said following the 2025 season, um, over 50 UFL players signed contracts with NFL teams.
okay.
Um, said with total offer temporary signing exceed about 60 or so, and they said 11 players from the UFL made the 53-man roster.
Hey dog. Hey, that's what we're gonna start covering the UFL. We're gonna see if we can bring some notoriety. That'd be interesting, dog. Just to watch the games and maybe you know what I'm saying and
Yeah,
do a little play by play with the UFL players, whatever.
yeah,
Because they played in you probably know a lot of them that played in college.
yep.
Yeah,
And we've been wondering where the hell they are.
yeah. So
So
it's nice to know
yeah,
they.
I say I stand corrected. My apologies on that, but
Yeah, because that would make sense because they use it as a farm system.
you would think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
you would think so.
yeah. So why wouldn't it transition into the league? Like I said, because I see a lot of bad football out there, and
And then so that will bring us back to let's go back to another topic that we always talk about:
mm,
these college kids leaving early
okay,
when you possibly shouldn't leave early, right? Now you got a whole nother league putting 50 guys in the league. That's a whole nother draft. That's another 2 rounds of a draft,
yeah,
right? So you taking these that are being in that UFL, they're being coached by ex NFL coaches. So their word, is going to go a long way when it comes to these kids. Oh yeah, he's ready. Oh yeah, that sort of thing. So some of you guys that are on the cusp, that's like just saying, "Fuck it, I'm out," and you think you're gonna be a maybe a third or a fourth round pick, you might not get picked up because of this UFL.
yeah,
Or you might be a 5, 5, 6. You know, because they ain't in no hurry because they done picked up a couple kids from UFL who are pro ready.
yeah. It's another way for get kids or get men or players I should say some reps. And some valuable reps. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Um,
it's
and
a great
a
law.
lot of them leave the NFL and go over there. Like I said, I just think it's I don't. I think a lot of times they don't know what the fuck they doing. You just got a lot of people evaluate. It's just like people who pick the people to go into the Hall of Fame,
Right,
right?
right,
Right? Like,
right.
and if you look at them, you like what? Like some of this shit be like, what are you thinking about? Just like when Terrell Owens couldn't get in the couldn't get in.
It took way too long.
How many times did he did? Like 3 times?
Yeah, yeah, good three. Yeah, good.
Because he had some kind of probably personal beef with one of the writers. They probably didn't like him
Yeah,
for the little antics he did. But you ain't supposed to be judging him off that. You're supposed to be judging him off his performance on the football field.
yeah, and
So
that's the problem. It's so much personal shit put into to these
yeah,
vote that you know
I mean, goddamn, especially like how baseball did Pete Rose, same shit. Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
That's it. You know. Then they're gonna do it after he passed away.
What you knew they was gonna do,
Yeah,
and
you
he
knew.
said the same thing. They're probably gonna put me in after I pass
Yeah,
away.
they did not want him to reap the benefits of it, which that's a shame, bro. That it really is.
Playing with people's lives like that, people. That's what they do,
Yep, yep. When they got your ass in a sling, you gonna be
though.
there. You gonna
Yeah. So the big thing they talk about is like Belichick. Like now I'm gonna tell you though that right there, you like who was the motherfucker that just said that he wasn't gonna get in or that you didn't vote for him to get in? I mean, what's this? He got it ain't but two coaches that have won that many playoff games in history.
exactly, bro. There's just I don't give a damn. They talk about the deflate gate and the cheating scandals and shit. I think Jamal put it on our thread yesterday. He won 6 division champs and 3 Super Bowls after that. That's more than most coaches win. Period.
Man, that is
So
crazy.
yeah, that's shame on them, and you know, and, for a guy like a Belichick, who it probably yeah, maybe in the back of his mind is kind of important, but he seemed like a real no give a shit, give a fuck type of dude. You know, would he be
Mm,
surprised? Like, you know what? I don't give a fuck if I get in there or not. If I don't go first ballot, what ballot am I going? You know,
well, I don't know.
that's just ridiculous, though.
Yeah, some of this, and I do agree with like Dion say that they just be letting anybody in,
Right?
or I think they should level, they should layer it, like put a tier one, tier two, tier three Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah,
don't think, yeah, that's how I think they should probably do it.
because there's really no criteria.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, you don't have to have a certain amount of yards. You don't have to have a certain amount of catches, touchdowns, or tackles or anything like that. It's all based on the general popularity contest.
Hmm.
At the end of the day, do they think you was a good ball player? Do they think you was one of the best ball players? I
Yeah.
mean, but like I said, coaching wise, bro, if that guy doesn't get in first ballot, come on, dude, that's just disgusting.
Uh, if you were in the class that got in and he didn't get in, I mean, how are you feeling right now?
Right, right. Or if they know he didn't get the vote, he didn't get the votes. How confident are you that you gonna get the votes? Shit.
That's just crazy. That's crazy. Uh, what? More power to him, man. Whatever. I say is when you rely on um, men to do shit. You know what I mean?
Right,
They'll fuck it up too. You know what I mean? That's what they do.
in a heartbeat.
They got history. They got. Hey, it's a known fact. They did things far worse. You know what I mean? So you just ain't the first. And like I said, how they did Terrell. You know, to me, I'm like, okay, well, shit. Now you did Bill. I mean, so whatever. Shit. They ain't playing no favoritisms. Shit.
They
As
not.
far as colors concerned,
Yeah, they definitely not,
they ain't
bro.
doing. Yeah, yeah. That's real talk.
Yeah, definitely not. So yeah, we'll see. Crazy enough, though.
On the other hand, okay, so deep dive real quick. How many coaching jobs we got left in the need coaches?
So,
teams that need coaches.
let me see. Let me pull that up.
Offhand, I could think. Ooh, the Cardinals, Raiders,
Cardinals, Raiders. Um,
Miami. Did Miami get a coach?
I think Miami did.
They did. Okay.
Coaching. How many NFL coaching vacancies?
Yeah, because you said Kingsbury. He not with Washington no more.
That's what I understood. So actually, as of today, just the Raiders and Cardinals are left.
Okay.
Everybody else is there. And let me look up Kingsbury real quick because I think he's out there. I think he's out there. Cliff Kingsbury. So, like I said, what I'm thinking is those two teams must be looking at coaches that are in the Super Bowl.
Okay, that might
They
be what it is.
they absolutely have to be.
Yeah, that might. Yeah, okay. I forget about that. That might be what it is.
Let's see.
Absolutely. Oh, they fired. Say they fired Kingsbury.
Oh, is that what it said?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um.
so he's out there though. I mean,
Yeah. Is he interviewing with anybody? I wonder if he's interviewing with anybody. Because we know Munkin signed with Cleveland.
yeah,
What you think? What? And then I heard Schwartz said, "Okay, I'm out."
yeah. So I'm getting some reports that he might be talking to San Francisco about their defensive coordinator job, which would be damn good for them. Um, so they're saying for Kingsbury, he interviewed for the Ravens job and obviously didn't get that.
Right.
Um, they said he's a target for Tennessee's offensive coordinator role, but I thought they just got somebody.
The ball. Right.
Right. So
Yeah.
yes, that's out. Um, yeah, I don't know, bro. He just kind of flailing in the wind. He already coached uh Arizona, so that ain't gonna happen
Yeah.
again.
No. Yeah. That's not. Yeah. Yeah. That definitely ain't gonna happen.
And I don't think he'd be a good fit with the Raiders either. But he gonna be somebody. He need to be somebody's OC. They do
Maybe Philadelphia.
maybe they
That would
do
be a good. I think that'd be a good fit for him.
they do can coach. Yeah,
Yeah, I think that'd be a good fit for him with the talent they got over there in Philadelphia.
yeah. He
Kingsbury, that he would fit in
probably
nice. In that.
fun over there.
Oh, definitely with them players there. Shit,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they come hot and ready.
I'm wondering though. I mean, I know the Commanders had a bad season, but that was more from injuries than offensive play calling, unless they just weren't getting along. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's kind of coaching is crazy, bro.
well,
Coaching is
they had shit at the beginning of it was like 10 teams was needing coaches.
yeah, they
That's a
filling it
lot
up.
in one. That's a lot in one year. You haven't
That's
heard? Has that ever happened before?
I don't think so. They said it was the highest ever, so that's 33% of the league, bro.
Yeah,
That's 33% of the
they
league.
about
That's
to so goddamn microwave society. Everybody want hot right now.
right now, right now,
It take
right
time to
now.
build some shit up. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a new coach, man. You should at least get 3 years, I believe.
Yeah, even my guy from Atlanta, what's his name, brother? Uh, God,
What
dog, what's
position he play?
no? It's the head coach that they had fired, Raheem
Oh
Moore.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I mean, God dang. Let me see.
And shit, he won what his last 3 or 4 games. Shit.
Won his last 4 games in a row and got fired.
Man, stop it.
How crazy is that?
I had, yeah, dang, that's crazy.
I shoot. Hey, if he He can come be the 49ers defensive coordinator too. Love to have him.
Yeah.
Because he ain't no joke over there. But these coaches get 2 years, three. You can't turn a culture around in 2 years, bro. Your first year, you ain't even coaching with guys that you that's under contract. They might not even be a good fit in your offense, defense scheme, none of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then you expected to turn it around that next year. You know, the thing that Grable from Patriots and the dude McDonald or whatever his name is from Seattle, that shit ain't common. You know.
Hell no, that ain't common. That's an anomaly of, like if for your motherfucking ass for sure.
Yeah, dude in
That
his
shit. That,
second year
yeah.
of head coaching period, and then the dude's first year with a team. This shit ain't common. But that's where that microwave society come from. Well, if they could do it, why you can't do it? That
Uh,
kind of thing.
yeah.
'Cause shit, they walked into a good situation. They just had to tweak it.
Yeah.
Same thing, with when Steve Kerr took over Golden State.
Yeah.
Same ball players. That was Michael Jackson's team.
Mark
Mark
Jackson. Mark
That's
Jackson.
Mark Jackson's team.
Yeah. Yeah. To him, wouldn't like you saying that about Michael Jackson though.
Yeah, he be on some Prince shit right now.
Yeah, I got him on April. What day is that? April
It come out in April.
April 14th or 16th, I think, or 23rd, I think. April 23rd is when. Yeah, Michael Jackson movie hit.
Movie
Man,
comes out.
yeah. So we can put the rumor that he playing all the parts, man. You know what I'm saying? And the family.
So what you need to pull up when you do that is the first weekend's gross
Yeah.
compared to
Well, I am the Purple Rain, and
yeah,
under the cherry moon and all that shit.
Under the Cherry Moon was trash.
Yeah, oh my God, was it awful? That was so awful. That was so bad.
Purple Rain is a different story. Under
Yeah,
the
Purple
Cherry,
Rain was cool, but I think Morris and Jerome made
yeah,
that. They made that more so than anything else.
yeah,
Yeah, but that under the but now Jerome was under the cherry moon, but he was
he was
Prince
just
little
like yeah,
yeah
yeah.
yeah
So my so
concierge.
my uncle say who's gonna pick up Ayuk? Um, it depends on how much of that contract they have to carry and who's willing to pick up a headache because it's obvious. Uh, History tells you that San Francisco is not a difficult organization to play for. People like to play there. People like to go there. People usually like the management and all of that stuff. This stuff that this dude has pulled the last couple of years is like, who in the hell is this dude? And who the hell does he think he is?
Hmm.
And if he given that organization problems, he might
Why
give.
would anybody else want to do it?
Why would anybody else want to deal with him?
After they got the bag too, how much money?
After
How much money they pay that for?
man, weigh a lot, 100 something. Um,
That's
but
crazy.
and all because he just didn't want to show up at the facility. He didn't want to do the bare minimum stuff, bro. So the reason that they're getting rid of him might be his total downfall because it's like you don't you injured and you want to come to the facility for your treatments for the meetings and shit like that. What are you doing? What else do you have to do?
What
Come cheer on your team.
what's
Come
what's his problem? What's his problem?
I have no idea.
He just a head case?
He's just a head case, bro.
That
He
don't
just
make sense. That don't make sense. You ask for the bag, they give it to you, and then now you don't want to play for it. You don't want to
he,
work for it.
first he was fussing about the bag. He fussed about the bag for 2 years, the extension year and all that. Then they gave him the bag. Now you don't and you got hurt when you got the bag. So you got the bag, you got hurt, and now you want to keep getting paid, but you don't even want to show up to do the little things that we ask you to do.
Yeah.
It just don't make sense. So it's a lot of teams who could use his talents, including us, but are they going to deal with the headache? And wide receiver is uh, is a pick'em position as far as I'm concerned these days. You can get a good wide receiver just about anywhere.
Y'all just had so many issues with injury. Like homeboy Pearsall, he stayed injured. He stayed injured damn near the whole year. How
Absolutely.
many games that dude play? About two or
Shit,
three.
probably yeah. If that, like half of them at the
Yeah.
most.
So y'all, y'all struggling like that, but
We struggle with that, and I get it, but you know, you don't need a headache. You don't need a headache in a locker room. I don't give a damn how good it is.
right.
How good he is. So I don't know who's gonna pick him up.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what's this full malfunction of.
I, bro, I really don't know. And then when
Like,
you
what is the issue? What is he having? What is he having a problem with?
they
You
because
think
all
they
they
want to
talk
rush
about
him back too
is
soon or something?
stuff. They don't. He don't talk. He don't say nothing unless you looking on his his social media and stuff. But
Ain't that
he throw out subliminal shit like this is my last year here. What does that mean? What's your problem? That kind of stuff. He's always done that kind of little stuff. So it's like, what's your problem? What what's your deal? So I don't know, but Lynch has come out in the past week and a half and said he's played his last down with us. So
that's what he said?
that's what he said.
Okay.
So he good. I'm sure they're working on something for
Mm.
him to go somewhere. And I'm sure there's some coaches out there who probably are like, I can rein this guy in. He's a good fit, and maybe he'll like it better here. We don't know what his dislikes are over there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with him. But if it was me, I'd send his ass to the Toronto Argonauts.
Mm.
So
Uh,
his ass would be in the Canadian League.
hey, that's a hell of a hit on y'all salary cap though.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
But he forfeited with his antics. He forfeited next year's guaranteed money
Oh wow.
of
That was
26,
him and his
26
agent. Him and his agent didn't talk about that before he did all this stupid shit.
26 million. He forfeited for next year. So he might not be hitting our cap at all. He might not be doing a damn thing to our cap with his dumb ass.
Yeah, that's not too bright, man. You
Man.
know what I'm saying? These kids, these kids is different. You know what I'm saying? They real different, and we keep saying that, but for
Yeah.
real,
I mean, to where you think you can look, dude, I don't care what's going on. I'm not forfeiting 26 million.
yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out unless somebody in the organization that called me the N word or something, you know. then we could then we can have some other conversations. But just just not showing up to stuff. And did you read your contract? I know your agent read the contract, and he's probably surprised that you was doing all this craziness that voids out the contract. It's like, what are you doing? You just gave up 26 mil. Who you think you are?
Yeah. Well, shit, either one way or another, he gonna have to figure it out because he gonna have to get his ass back on the field. I wonder if how much of that was guaranteed up front,
Okay, yeah, let me look real quick.
because that's the real issue. And or can
So
they ask for their shit back? 'Cause,
guaranteed money is prorated over the years.
uh-huh.
It's just you get it yearly. Let me see.
Cause see, that's just some weird shit right there.
IX contract.
Like you
All right.
just hold the team hostage.
Okay, so here it is. They gave him 4 years, 120.
Mm.
right? Um, including 76 of that guaranteed. Um,
Whew. That's nice.
let's see. Hold on one second,
Go
y'all.
ahead. It said 76 of it's guaranteed,
Yeah,
and he got 100 for 4 years.
baby.
Yeah, that's real nice, man. For a motherfucker that ain't playing, it ain't trying. Don't look like he trying to play. You know, shit. Um, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. Look here, if somebody pay you to play, you supposed to get your ass on the field. But I didn't try to get at least work your way back. You don't like he even trying to give it any kind of afterthought.
Yeah, man. So I don't know, bro.
Holding the team hostage like that. Shit.
Yeah, that ain't. Mm-mm.
What your teammates think about you? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of you know.
So see, I see the problem now. 76 million was guaranteed, but he got 45 of it upon signing. So
Mm, 45 upon signing. Yeah, he robbing the damn. Yeah. Well, I know George Pickens gonna be a free agent too. A lot of teams looking to trying to I should say apprehend his services. Uh, Cowboys better sew that up, get that taken care of. I didn't know he was on a 1 year deal, but yeah, me they better get that together. I wouldn't want to lose Pickens. I'd rather have him than the other kids. Shit, these Pickens, um, like him and Dak had more of a better connection too. Shit. So I'm just like gonna say, Jerry Jones, get your shit together. Make sure all the weapons are in play. I think they hired a defensive coordinator too from somewhere where they were talking. That's what they got to address. That goddamn defense. Yeah, Jerry will mess it up. You ain't lying. Jerry messed up everything. Shit. Jerry like Al Davis. You know what I'm saying? That's that era. You know what I'm saying? Them guys, they just, of course they want all the credit if it goes right, but with that you gotta take all the credit when it go wrong too. You know what I'm saying? But they don't seem to want to understand that aspect of it. They'll just keep wanting to be, wear so many damn hats. I mean, if you hire a guy to do the job, let him do the job. You know what I mean? Don't just keep hiring all these damn puppets. So
he don't want to come. He don't want to come off of that.
yeah, no,
He
yeah.
don't want to
So
come off of that.
I got a trivia question for you in the chat. How many quarterbacks has Kevin Stefanski coached to be Pro Bowlers? I give y'all one shot at this. Yeah, one chance to guess that. You know what I'm saying?
The quarterback guru, it should be like
Yeah,
four, five,
yeah. The
six.
quarterback guru has how many quarterbacks reached the played in the Pro Bowl? Actually played in the Pro Bowl.
Under Kevin,
Shit. Ain't that some shit?
just when
Yeah, yeah. I guarantee you, it ain't more than one. That's for sure.
more than one,
It
and it
ain't more than one. This ain't hard.
fucking happen.
What we say? This ain't hard to find. Yeah. What you say? Not a damn one. No, he got one. Unfortunately, he got fired the same year. He got fired from the team, which he got the one quarterback that went to the Pro
When he
Bowl.
got the one in, he got fired.
Yeah, he got fired from the team. He got a one. Uh, and that's gonna. I can't wait to see that shit show in Atlanta, because that's gonna be a shit show for real.
You already know it is.
Oh my god, bro! I want with Penix. What he gonna do with Penix? How's that gonna work? That's
Yeah,
gonna be.
I
That's
don't
gonna.
know.
Well, he might go with Kirk Cousins because they got a relationship from when they was
Yeah, it just depends on what Penix
Minnesota.
injury, what his injury is.
Hmm. Hmm. Let's see here. Yeah, so tomorrow is Freedom Friday, D Mac, and
Yeah, well, let's play
we're
some.
gonna play a few little games with them. You know what I'm saying? Gonna
Yeah.
throw some controversial stuff out there. Talk about some things that
Why
you
not?
know gets people dandruff up. You know what I mean? You know, we're
Get some
gonna have to work them like research monkeys, dog.
all
Yeah,
good with me. It's
yeah,
gonna be fun.
we're gonna have to work them like a research monkey, dog.
Right.
Yeah, since
Right.
it's Freedom Friday tomorrow,
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Oh, so don't y'all forget weigh-ins tomorrow for the Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez fight that's going on Saturday, starting at 6 o'clock on the Zone. Um, I think I'm gonna have to. Think I'm gonna go with Teo, dog.
Hey man, hey, you got a feeling on it, you know.
Think I'm
Take
gonna go with Teo,
take
dog.
your shot.
Some people think that they, and I think I'm a. I think he a 3-1 underdog.
Okay.
So that might be a nice little piece of
It might
change
be
your
a little
brother can
something to
win.
take. Yeah, for
Because
sure.
I think this is going to be the first time Shakur actually fought somebody who is just athletic, or if
Right.
not more athletic than he is, and is quick and twitchy. Because Teo's twitchy, you know. Plus, I like how Teo been there before. He fought Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be the first time actually Shakur is stepping on the stage like this with an opponent this magnitude that's actually can meet him skill for skill.
Right, right, right.
Yeah. Oh, you right about that. Javante Davis. Today the judge, when he went in front
Yeah.
of the magistrate, he said the judge let him know he is not to have any contact, not even through third party, with the alleged victim that he assaulted, which is one of his kids' mamas. Right, this kid got an issue, man. He gonna have to go sit down on this one though. I
Yeah.
think this is like his third or fourth time,
Yeah.
and they ain't gonna just keep. Bro, you know how
They
you
can't
know.
just let him get away with that
No,
because
no, you can't because this stuff can turn to something else. You know what I mean? When you
yep.
get you getting up into when you're doing this too many times, and you ain't learning because he sat down for like 90 days, I think, before
Yeah. Yeah. He ain't learning.
he ain't learned shit. You know what I mean? Son, bro, to go. I don't. These kids stupid, bro.
Yeah, hey bro.
Just
What you
stupid, man.
what you gonna do?
Can't do that shit nowadays, man. They ain't playing that shit.
What you
Putting your hands on nobody. They ain't playing that shit. And apparently he was on the run, D Mac. He was a fugitive, and the marshals had to pick his ass up.
Yeah, they said the shit was been out on him for 2 weeks.
Oh, now here's the thing. How they catch him, D Mac? Because he went on Twitter arguing with somebody about Shakur Stevenson.
And they
Or
just
some shit.
traced him.
Yeah, that's how they got his ass.
So stupid.
Yeah, and I think he was in like a shopping area. I think he was shopping or some shit. You know. Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask me, bro. I don't know. Shit. Uh, they don't think though. They just be doing shit. You know.
Yep. Yep. Thinking they above it.
Yeah. So
They
yeah,
are.
yeah. So old Tank Davis, as what you gonna say, that motherfucker in trouble. He might have to sit down for about a year and a half after this one.
Yeah, he gonna have to sit. He gonna have to sit.
Man, because clearly does not get. He is not getting it.
He ain't getting it.
Yeah.
He ain't getting it. But he
Yes,
gonna
man.
get it.
This motherfucker. This motherfucker was a fugitive, and he in the district, and they said some type of I guess the designer. Oh, that's where he was. He was in a designer district. That's where they called his ass.
Oh,
He was in a designer district when they called his kept ran up on his ass.
getting some tailor made shit done.
Yeah, doing something shit. Like I guess like bro, whatever you purchasing, you ain't gonna be able to wear that for a minute. You know what I mean?
I hope
I
you was
hope
getting.
you're getting it for somebody else. Yeah, you was buying your mama something or something shit.
God damn.
Because if he was buying it for you, you might be a different size. But your ass can, motherfucker get in there on that prison food. He blow up like a motherfucker eating all that trash.
Yes, sir.
So that's just garbage, hot garbage. Man. And they're making all them damn spreads. You know what I mean? Shit. Like, using that pickle juice in them motherfucking Doritos and tortilla chips and shit.
All kind of stupid
You
shit.
know what I'm saying? Shit. Making what they call it, Slim Jim thing for your goddamn sausages and shit. For your burritos and pizza
Mm,
and shit.
mm.
Oh man, pickle juice and
Heartburn just talking about it.
uh,
Giving me heartburn just talking about it.
that's what they do, D-Mac. They get them Doritos or Cheetos and shit, that pickle juice. They put that, they make their cheese and shit.
Mm.
Put that shit in the goddamn Doritos bag and squish that shit up.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? Then they get that top ramen and shit. That's how they make their tortillas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Oh man, they stretch that shit out. Oh man, these fools is crazy. Boy, I tell you, motherfuckers get inventive, boy.
They
When you ain't got
innovative.
shit, yeah. When you ain't got shit, and they'll tell me these motherfuckers you couldn't have used your time for something more productive than what your ass than put your ass in there for. If you'd have just thought a little harder about making a living doing something else, your ass could have probably been something, rather than sitting up in there in somebody's goddamn cell.
Just a little bit harder,
You know what
brother.
I'm saying? With a bunch of other niggas. You know what I mean? I'd
Hell
be goddamn if I want to live around all them goddamn niggas just every day. Just
yeah.
fuck that. That ain't no life, bro. You can't
Nope.
tell none of them. You can't tell none of them. All right, D Mac, what you got for me today? We gonna get up out of here.
All right, let's get on up out of here. Here's the thought for the day, people. Stop glorifying your character flaws. It is not a triumph to be an asshole or a bitch. And that shit.
You ain't glorifying her. It ain't glorifying at all to be an asshole or a bitch.
Yeah, man.
You glorifying your character flaws.
That ain't nothing to brag about.
Ain't nothing to brag about. I'm the baddest bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
It don't get you nowhere.
They ain't gonna get you nowhere. Shit. All right, dog. This is the conversation we speak up on and come through. It's Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock Pacific time. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend. Share our content. We appreciate it. And we'll be back tomorrow on Freedom Friday, y'all. We're gonna play a few games. We got some hood. Play some hood feud tomorrow, D Mac.
Yep,
You know
let's
what I'm
do it.
saying? Yeah, we can play some hood feud and maybe have a couple bougie comments for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You can't be bougie if something is.
Got some of
And
those.
we'll figure out some shit for y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of y'all be safe out there and we out.
All right. Peace.